होइन बा के पो भइगयो यसलाई मैले चाहिँ ए भयो भयो के पो भइगयो यसलाई मैले चाहिँ Done, done. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Go, go. Let's go. कतिको लाने भर्खरै मेसेज गर्न आएको थियो र त्यो मान्छे कहाँ गएछ Okay, now let's do it. Set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got it's 1-0. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, people. Play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time. Division 3 को परेछ म मेरो राम्रो गोलकिपर छ नि आजकल खतरा बचाउँछ लाइभमा गएर एकचोटि लाइक गरेर आऊ त केटा ओ रसक ओ जिप
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
You go, Dilip?
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Oh, Dilip.
There's the whistle. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
He's in a good position here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Danger averted for now. De Bruyne. So it is still 0-0. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got away. Salah. Salah crosses. Opts to play it back. Thinks about the shot. Real chance!
It's dami keeper here, dami keeping.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to play it through. Plays it in low. And he's there to clear it. De Bruyne. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. Messi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi. Great vision. Great shot! And it's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches with the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne.
1 minute at a time.
Restricted tightly. And there's the end of the first half. There were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not do that, it's been fairly flat, and the boards have had little to cheer about it, so an awful lot of questions are going to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gvardiol. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe, Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. Swept in, decent chance! And that has been clubbed away. And it's De Bruyne. He's big. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline.
He's one-on-one, chance! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were
Bollywood
starting to look
Bollywood
more
Bollywood
and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's De Bruyne. And he's... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shot at goal! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn...
Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And the pass is intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. 4 added minutes on the board. Van Nistelrooy. So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very...
Hello. 1 point minus lah. कति भयो मै हारे थियो गेम ए त अर्को गएछ कहाँ गएछ बे मलाई त न उसको बुढी यार एक सँगै बस्छ ह केटी ए केटा त जाते त ए प्लेयर पाउनै गाह्रो के यसमा ए भन्दैन ए मेरो पनि टन्नै छ कतिवटा भयो है म किनकि भेन्डर सर पनि पाएँ नि त मैले भर्खरै किने नि त खै त आएन त त्यो त यार मैले लाइभमा आइज भने त्यसलाई टाइलरलाई
was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got midfield.
मान्छेको 1.4 केबी आउँदैन ए कसरी चाहिँ के गर्छौ जोयस्टिकलाई लेफ्ट साइड भनेपछि यता किन कसरी ह मिस गरे भन्नु कि त्यही त त्यो खचा खचा गर्दाखेरि कसरी गर्ने ड्यास दबाउने लेफ्टमा तान्ने ट्राई गर्छु
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's surging through. Mbappe!
Nice.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
मैले उ गराए के यो हेडर बढाएको के दुई जनाको अगाडि के गर्यो ल
He's through now, he's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a promising position. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Baggio. Spread out to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner.
तेरी कस्तो उदाहरण हो नि त
And we have our very first corner. Gnabry plays it short. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
मैं खेलते खेला है ने जीरो लाया यार मैं अच्छा प्लेयर पाउने जा रहा हूँ वाह बिना खेल रहा किन हो
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Marquinhos. That is ended up in no man's land. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He is through here!
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
2 added minutes.
Real chance! And he thumps it clear. Scholes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Last net slow raise है
in the bins provided.
मेरे
Thank
net
you
slow
for
है
your
रात इसमें
cooperation.
तो किना डीगल खाया नहीं खाली
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great vision. Adams makes the interception. Gnabry. No way through there. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Hazard has it in a wide position. And he whips it in. Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Van Nistelrooy! No mistake! They're back within reach! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's managed to get free. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's out for a goal kick. Gently done. That's that, the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
स्लो भएर यार यस्तो हारे नि त गेममा खाली जित्ने गेम दुईको वाचिङ छ को हेरेर हेलो 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 को हेरेर छ दिलु हेरेर को हेरेर त Net is slower. You can make a total of 5. ओइ 32-46 को आयो यार डिभिजन 1 को छोडा यार नेट स्लो नहुनु भए आजकल यार गेम प्ले राम्रो हुँदै जानु लाग्छ र भन्नु प्लेयर ए बाटो न लो लो fuck बाल त वी गरे चाहिँ लाइभ स्ट्रिममा मेरो हेर्दै हुन्छ प्लेयरहरु मा टुने लाउनु पर्छ यार मैले यसलाई बुस्टर हाल्दै हैन त्यही त म जस्तो कममा 1 2 3 4 5 6 एउटा 7 8 9 10 कतिवटा 10 वटा जस्तो मेरो पनि छ कि डबल बुस्टर
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen. and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have...
Has a shot! That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great vision. Scholes. No, it's come to nothing.
की कर रहा है?
Marquinhos. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's nice. Quality ball. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliant. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And here's Scholes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Spread out to the left. Now it's Pele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Scholes tries to pass it through. Rijkaard with the clearance. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
And the shot!
बहुत
Oh,
प्रयास है
fine
करे
stop
यार.
from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
यस्तो दामी से गरिदियो यार 1 versus 1.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo picks it up out wide. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there!
कस्तो
That
फाउल
couldn't
नदियो
have
यार.
been a more potent injection of belief for this team.
Exactly.
Top man, top drawer.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
He's had a shot! It's loose, goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In with the challenge. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
कस्तो यार यस्तरी लोटा यार
Well,
दिदियो.
it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
जी भन.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
हेर न यस्तरी हान्डे
Well, I think
ट्याकल
in these
लाएर
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's De Bruyne. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He can get that clear. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What do you think now about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking to play him in. Van Nistelrooy. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
De Bruyne. Nice sequence of passes this, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, good-looking ball. He shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Half an hour gone in the second half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red.
Red.
His body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Red card सिद्धे छ हेर त प्लेयर यस्तो प्लेयर लगेर पनि 0-1 गोल हाने त्यही पनि रुई हानेको एक गोल ए ल
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch
tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Borussia, big chance! Decent chance! Shot could be Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They
मलाई
gave it their all,
yellow
but
card नदिए
ultimately they
नदिएन
have...
यसलाई मुझे सिधै रेड कार्ड मेरो यार हेर न मुझे मार्किनसले रेड कार्ड दिइदिएर लास्ट अड गयो मेरोमा के भन्नु सिपी एलबियो यसको के छ बुस्टर दामी त एउटा बुस्टर 1+1 ball control basket power plus okay 103 गयो यार यो नाइस राइट फुट हैन इभन राइट फुट है हैन सेन्टर मिडफिल्डर अटैकिङ मिडफिल्डर दुई खेल्न रहेछ अटैकिङ खाली के मैले मुझे गोल खाएँ क्या मलाई रेड कार्ड दिइदियो कि खाली यसलाई दिएन हैन मलाई चाहिँ मलाई यतातिर कार्ड हो कि केही पनि दिएन फल पनि दिएन सेम मैले ट्याकल हानेको मलाई रेड कार्ड यस्तो नि हुन्छ कि प्लेयर राम्रो छन् अनि खेली राम्रो छ टिम छ भनेपछि यस्तो हुने रहेछ के चिज ए एम्बापेलाई ए उबाट टप अप गर्यो भनेपछि के अरे कोनामीबाटै टप अप गर्यो भनेपछि धेरै दिन्छ भन्न सुनेको थिएँ मैले हो र गुलदस कहाँ हो तिमी खेलिरह डिएलएस फ्री फायर ओ त्यो चाहिँ सिक न सिक स्किल अप गर न त्यहाँबाट पाउँछ बुस्टरहरू यताउता पाउँछ स्किल अप सुनेको नि दिलदोस स्किल अपमा खेल्दा त्यहाँ कोइन पनि पाउँछ स्पिन गर्नको कति के भयो पुगे छैन के हाल्छन् मलाई यस्तो स्पिन हान्न मन छ यार यसमा डिभिजन 3 को मान्छेलाई डिभिजन 1 को प्लेयर पठाए कस्तो कोनामी हेर न डिभिजन 1 को आज यस्तो खतरा टिममा ल सक्यो कि त म बुलेट हेरेर दुई जना बुलेट हेरेर छ तीन जना बुलेट तीन जना बुलेट हेडर अनि दुई जना के रे क्रस गर्ने खतरा खतरा 107 को त 107 को त किपरै छ ल मेस्सी पनि निकालिसक्यो हेर्दैन यार ओइ पेपे छ ल अर्को पनि रहेछ त यहाँ कोलर पनि भयो मैले हार म त हार माने
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And back to the goalkeeper. Tries to pass it through.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rodri. And it's been played through. Luis Suarez is on his own. And he's managed to get rid. There will be a throw-in.
Good.
Thiaw is there to clear.
कस्तो खालेको
Soboslai. And he's worked it through.
Swat.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Pullet has it in a wide position. And he's well positioned. Luis Suarez! It's hit the upright. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Saka. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of... Up he goes! Maldini. Bale. Saka. Van Nistelrooy. They want to be quick to recover this. Saliba wins the duel this time. Szoboszlai. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. So we've reached the hour mark. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And the shot! No mistake! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Japan have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
And Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3! They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's come loose. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
3 goal hai main total.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Probing pass. De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! No! An absolute gem! And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good.
खेलने की टीवी खेल रहा हूँ जुलदोस कहाँ हो जुलदोस ऐसे दिए क्या ये जो बन तेरे थे मुझे मत सुधी की बेला बेला बोला रहा था सुधी हो सुधी आज मुझे खेल रहा है कति छ तिम्रो हारे हारे 2 मा पुगिसक्यो तिमीले त अनि कति चाहियो त थोरै भने नि मैं तो डिभिजन 1 का मात्र दिया यतिखेर यार 12 उतिमा छु म 1250 मा छु त्यही पनि डिभिजन 1 डिभिजन 1 डिभिजन 1 डिभिजन 1 दुईटा गेम खेले दुईटा गेम डिभिजन 1 कत्रो टाइम लाग्ने तर यार लास्ट टाइम लाग्ने तर यार प्लेयर पाउँ त्यही भएर मलाई खेल्न मन पर्दैन क्या नेट नराम्रो भएर हो क्या तिमीले पाइहाल्छौ प्लेयरहरू ह टाइम लाग्छ कति टाइम लाग्यो मेरो लास्ट टाइम लाग्छ यार किन एक गोल हान्ने पछाडि ल्याएर फेरि खेल्नु फेरि डिभिजन 1 यार म्याच फर्मेसन यो खेलिरहेको छु म के खेलिरहेको छु आउटवर्ड खेलिरहेको छु अनि फर्मेसन के लामो जस्तो खेलिरहेको आफ्नो यो किन गर्दा right wing. I don't know yours is mine. थोड़ा
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not. And the wider attack...
Face-to-face... Messi! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ferran Torres. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And the finish!
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Saka. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Van Nistelrooy. He's tried one! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Back this.
And it's Totti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Picked out brilliantly, has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Ferran Torres. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And this is Messi. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
यस्तो प्लेयर चाहिँ त्यही पनि हारेन आज हेर्नु यसको राम्रो प्लेयरहरु भएर यार तर खेल्न चाहिँ यस्तो गुभन्दा तल खेले
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot!
Yeah.
He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
There will be 3 minutes.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can read...
Here's a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And he's in on goal! Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
All right.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Check.
Lag.
Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Succumbs to the pressure. Scholes. Del Piero. Alonso. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Del Piero. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Shevchenko. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Saka.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, terrible pass. Look at the space here. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And this is Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there's the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Here, man. This player lad.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aye.
And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
मेरे नेट में सीधे रास्ते वाईफाई चल रहा है क्या वाईफाई हम चल रहा है जी
disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that. Yeah.
त्यही हो त्यतिकै भन्छु त म